It is time for today's big game breakdown. Let's talk about the Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors series. Full series. Right now, series price, let's call it minus 160 for the Warriors, plus 140 for Boston. There is some variance off of that, but looking at the WagerTalk live odds screen, minus 160 plus 140 is a prevailing line as we speak. Let's talk about these two teams. All right, championship experience, the Warriors clearly have the edge because Boston has 0 players ever played a minute in the NBA Finals. The lights are bright, experience matters, and if Celtics go down 2-0 in this series, they ain't going to win it. So, championship experience in favor of Golden State. Difficulty getting here. Look, the Celtics beat Durant and Kyrie and Giannis and Butler. You know, that's the last 2 teams out of the East, and Kyrie came the 3rd year, and Durant won titles. Clearly, Boston faced a tougher competition. Warriors, not so much. You know, the Nuggets were tough, but they're not champions. The Grizzlies were tough, but they weren't potential champions. The Mavericks were tough, but they weren't potential champions. The Celtics beat 3 teams that could, in theory, have hoisted a ring. So Boston's faced a tougher slate so far. They're more battle-tested. Rest. Warriors have the big edge. Full week and 0 7-game series. Celtics have played 2 straight 7-game series, but there is enough time between Game 7 and Game 1 this time, as opposed to in the last series, to maybe mitigate some of that. We know Boston can win on the road. We know Boston can win with defense. They'll switch in a way that Golden State hasn't seen in the playoffs. All in all, it's pretty even. Boston has some legit edges. Golden State does too. But there are 2 final factors in play that both point towards the Warriors. Factor 1, who do we trust more executing offense in a close game down the stretch? Here in the postseason, it hasn't been close. Boston's had their problems executing their half-court offense down the stretch. Golden State, not so much. So in a tight game, I give Golden State a little bit of an edge over the last 5 minutes. The second factor, Otto Porter, Gary Payton, and Andre Iguodala, all 3 back at practice this week. I've seen Payton upgraded to probable for Game 1. Porter could be back Game 2, Game 3. This matters. Neither team has much depth. All the starters are playing major minutes. Any 1 or 2 of that trio back is huge for Golden State. Warriors ain't so old yet. My pick, Golden State to win the series. There's the big game breakdown. Prez, back to you, my friend.